Om Shai Ram. Chapter 7 Wonderful Incarnation Behavior of Sai Baba, His Yoga Practices, His All Pervasiveness, Labor Devotee Service, Master Kabarde Plague Case, Going to Pandarpur. Wonderful Incarnation. Sai Baba knew all yogic practices. He was well versed in the 6 processes, including Dauti, stomach cleaning by a moistened piece of linen 3 inch in breadth and 22.5 in length. Kada Yoga, that is separating his limbs and joining them again, and Samadhi, etc. If you think that he was a Hindu, he looked like a Yavan. If you think him to be a Yavan, he looked like a pious Hindu. No one definitely knew whether he was a Hindu or a Mohammedan. He celebrated the Hindu festival of Ramanavami with all due formalities and at the same time permitted the sandal procession of the Mohammedans. He encouraged wrestling bouts in this festival and gave good prizes to winners. When the Gokulashtami came, he got a Gopal Gala ceremony duly performed, and on the Eid festival, he allowed Muhammadiyans to say their prayers namaz in his masjid. Once in the Muharram festival, some Muhammadiyans proposed to construct a tajiva or tabut in the masjid, keep it there for some days, and afterwards take it in a procession through the village. Sai Baba allowed the keeping of the tabut for 4 days, and on the 5th day removed it out of the masjid without the least compunction. If we say that he was a Mohammedan, his ears were pierced, that is, had holes according to the Hindu fashion. If you think that he was a Hindu, he advocated the practice of circumcision, though according to Mr. Nana Sahib Chandorkar, who observed him closely, he was not himself circumcised. Wide article in Sai Leela on Baba Hindu Ki Yavan by B.V. Dio, page 562. If you call him Hindu, he always lived in the masjid. If Mohammedan, he had always the duni, sacred fire there. And the following things which are contrary to the Mohammedan religion, that is grinding on the handmill, blowing of the conch and bells, oblation in the fire, bhajan, giving of food and worship of Baba's feet by means of Agya water were always allowed there. If you think that he was a Mohammedan, the best of Brahmins and Agnihotris, leaving aside their orthodox ways, fell prostrate at his feet. Those who went to make enquiries about his nationality were dumbfounded and were captured by his darshana. So none could definitely decide whether Sai Baba was a Hindu or a Mohammedan. See below this paragraph. This is no wonder for he who completely surrenders himself to the Lord. By getting rid of his egoism and body consciousness that becomes one with him and has nothing to do with any questions of the caste or nationality. Such a one as Sai Baba was saw no difference between the caste and even beings and beings. He took meat and fish with fakirs but did not grumble when dogs touched the dishes with their mouths. Note on Mahal Sabadi, an intimate Shiradi devotee of Baba who always slept with him in the masjid and Chavadi, said that Sai Baba told him that he was a Brahmin of Patari and was handed over to a fakir in his infancy. And when he told this, some men from Patari had come and Baba was inquiring about some men from that place. White Sai Leela 1924, page 179 to Mrs. Kashibai Kanitkar, the famous learned woman of Pune, says in the experience Merit, published on page 79, Sai Leela, volume 2, 1934. On hearing of Baba's miracles, we were discussing according to our theosophic convention and fashion whether Sai Baba belonged to the black or white lodge. When once I went to the Shiradi, I was thinking seriously about this in my mind. As soon as I approached the steps of the masjid, Baba came to the front and pointing to his chest and starting at me, spoke rather vehemently. This is a Brahmin, pure Brahmin. He has nothing to do with black things. No Mussalman can dare to step in here. He dare not, again pointing to his chest. This Brahmin can bring lakhs of men on the white path and take them to their destination. This is a Brahmin masjid and I won't allow any black Mohammedan to cast his shadow here. Such a unique and wonderful incarnation was Sai Baba. On account of the merits in my past birth, I had the good fortune to sit at his feet and enjoy his blessed company. The joy and the delight I derived therefore was incomparable. In fact, Sai Baba was pure honor and consciousness. I cannot sufficiently describe him, his greatness and uniqueness. He who took delight at his feet, was established in his own self. Many sannyasis, sadakas, and all sorts of men aspiring for salvation came to Sai Baba. He always walked, talked, and laughed with them, and always uttered with his tongue, Allah Malik, God is the sole owner. He never liked discussion or arguments. He was always calm and controlled. Though irritable at times, always preached full Vedanta, and nobody knew till the last who was Baba. Princes and poor people were treated alike by him. He knew the inmost secrets of all, and when he gave expression to them, all were surprised. He was the repository of all knowledge. Still, he feigned ignorance. He also disliked honor. Such were the characteristic of Sai Baba. Though he had a human body, his deeds testified to his godhood. All people considered him as the Lord God in Shiradi. Behavior of Sai Baba. Fool that I cannot describe Baba's miracles. He got almost all the temples in Shiradi repaired. Though Dadya Padil, the temples of Shani, Ganapati, Shankar, Parvati, village deity, and the Maruti were put in order. His charity was also remarkable. The money he used to collect at Dakshina was freely distributed, rupees 20 to some, rupees 15 or 50 to others every day. The recipients thought that this was a pure charity money, and Baba wished that it should be usefully employed. People were immensely benefited by having a darshana of Baba. Some became hale and hearty. Wicked people were turned into a good ones. Kushta, leprosy were cured in some cases. Many got their desires fulfilled without any drops or medicine being put in the eyes. Some blind men got back their sight, and some lame ones got their legs. Nobody could see the end of his extraordinary greatness. His fame spread far and wide, and pilgrims from all sides flocked to Shiradi. Baba sat always near the Duni and eased himself there, and always sat in meditation, sometimes with and on other times without a bath. He used to tie a white turban on his head and wear a clean dhota round his waist and a shirt on his body. This was his dress in the beginning. He started practicing medicine in the village, examined patients, and gave medicines. He was always successful and became famous as a Hakim doctor. A curious case may be narrated here. One devotee got his eyeballs quite red and swollen. No doctor was available in Shiradi. The other devotees took him to the Baba. Other doctors would use ointments, anjans, cow's milk, and comporated drugs, etc. In such cases, Baba's remedy was quite unique. He pounded some biba, some carpus anacardium, that is mocking nuts, and made 2 balls of them. Thrust them on in each eye of the patient and wrapped a cloth bandage round the eyes. Next day, the bandage was removed and water was poured over them in a stream. The inflammation subsided and the pupils became white and clear, though the eyes were very delicate. The Biba caused no smarting but removed the disease of the eyes. Many such cases were cured, and this is only an instance in point. We'll continue this chapter 7 in next video clip. Thank you.